Always on the hunt, right? I couldn't begin to count the number of missions we've planned in this room over the centuries. Ambushes, sieges.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Train first, then talk.
All right then. I still say we should have built a firing range first. Time's wasting, Hunter. On the prowl? Before we trained, you had questions. Go on, ask.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
How did you get here?
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No,
What is it?
it's private.
Really?
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
Okay. You always should have been half sorry. That's so stupid. Fuck it, I'm gonna ask you.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
I'll join the team.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
Okay.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Or it won't, and we'll all die.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
My baby. Magic.
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
Never.
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anybody else?
My homie.
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing, Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Who else?
Don't mess with my homie.
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anybody else?
Why you not got? Why isn't Captain Marvel or the other two?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
Yeah.
I do.
Anyone else?
Nobody else.
Sure.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Alright, let's talk to these.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I saw him. Where you at? I guess it's not going to say. And that's fair. That's fair.
Buona torre si in torce. What? You think you're the only one that got around over the years?
Oh, here he is.
Sorry if I went a little heavy on the aftershave, but it's not easy covering.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
The Venom creature surprised me before. He will not do so again.
That thing's tougher than a flirkin' furball. You better steer clear of him and his creepy slime shield for a while. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking, but then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Not compared to me. How about we start new?
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
White hole.
Uh,
not a black
quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
How goes it, killer?
not very good. Where's my dark and light magic stuff? Yeah. Okay.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
The two of us on the mean streets of New York? Evildoers beware. At least I'm not the only one adjusting to this midnight sun thing. Not a bad place to be posted up, all things considered. At least I'm not down in the dungeon with Tony. I'm sort of an outsider here too, so I'm happy to welcome any other stragglers that come along. The plans laid in this room have probably helped save the world more times than we know. It's too bad most people won't ever see it. Tony really wanted to impress me with this new operating system of his. It seems to get the job done, but Stark OS? Come on. I've seen that magic table over there forming all kinds of odd shapes, almost like it's bored and waiting for a little action. Yeah, I've got a few games on the new machine. Just don't tell Tony. He's a stickler when it comes to productivity. Not a bad place to be posted up, all things considered. At least I'm not down in the dungeon with Tony.
Let's see what you got. Air flight jacket. Oh shit. Athletic. One Piece. Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, veil. Cake. That's all I'm seeing right now. Okay.
Art is very subjective. Who am I to judge?
Alright.
I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, and Lilith is about as dangerous as they come on Earth.
Well, it's not my place to say, but if I were running an artifact smuggling ring, I think I could find a little better inspiration than some kind of Prohibition-era bootlegging operation.
Caretaker may not like it, but when I go out alone, I get things done.
Okay.
I've heard this Dr. Faustus is a manipulator of minds. A popular trick among demons. One you have to be wary of. Looks like your mother has made another mess for you to clean up. Yes?
Where's Robbie?
I might have heard Blade take off last night, but you know what? Who cares? That's what he does.
Okay. Can't talk to you. Oh.
Can't wait to pound some steel. Gonna glue my lance 3 times as big. That's what Robbie sounds like every time he hits the weights. Too much open ground out here. Should probably go back inside.
I'm missing download.
The Avengers take up more and more space out here. I keep expecting to walk outside and trip over a Quinjet. Caretaker always says the Abbey guards its secrets. I always assumed she was speaking literally. So what happens if Magic's portal isn't exactly on target? Do we just topple out of it into the ocean? Oy, that's gonna keep me up at night. Can't wait to pound some steel. Gonna glue my lance 3 times as big. That's what Robbie sounds like.
Sup?
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Throughout its existence, various sects within Hydra have taken an interest in occult artifacts and other rare objects of power. Encouraged by Lilith, they've no doubt taken up the task with renewed zeal. There's more to this workspace than meets the eye, Hunter. These flames aren't born of any fire. Were I less skilled in the art of meditation, Tony's presence here would be extremely disruptive. As it stands, he still manages to be a minor annoyance, even on the astral plane. Despite what the name might imply, I doubt we'll be doing any traditional forging per se, although I did hear Tony mention something about a magnetic field, induction, not really my area of expertise. You'd think with the Abbey having such expansive grounds, I wouldn't be forced into a communal workspace. I suppose we all have to take one for the team occasionally. The magics involved in moving the Abbey and its surrounding grounds were nothing short of remarkable. These flames have likely burned for hundreds of years, if not longer. There's more to this workspace than meets the eye, Hunter. These flames are...
Where's Robbie?
You're just lucky Tony knows how to reach me. It's hard to explain exactly how far out I was in terms of this space-time.
Excited for another mission? I'm excited, and I'm probably not even going. Excited for another mission? I'm excited, and I'm probably not even going.
You're right, you're not.
It's been a long time since I've been involved in any major undertakings like this. Maybe too long. It's nice to have a full house again. I've always considered this room to be the unofficial heart of the Abbey. Sure, there are quite a few other areas of interest, but this is where the action comes together. Stark's holographic monstrosity better not scratch my table. I can't just hop over to Atlantis and pick up another one, you know. Carol seems like the perfect fit for the war room. I already trust her implicitly when it comes to our tactical readiness.
Where is he?